Hi, y'all. Taylor from Tate Time here, recapping The Walking Dead Season 9, Episode 14, Scars. I need to say two things before I continue. I would have done first, I need to say first. First is, I would have done the immediate reacts last night, but I couldn't. I was like, okay, no. Two. Leading up to this episode, everyone was saying it's the darkest episode we've seen since 701. The day will come when you won't be, which is when Abraham and Glenn died. And a lot of people were complaining that it wasn't a dark episode. I'm going to tell you something. It was. Not because of the branding. It was creepy at one point, thanks to that whisper breaking the fourth wall at the end. Can we not? And then the real creepiness is Michonne had to kill all those kids off screen, as did Daryl, which is why it was creepy. So basically you find out, because Judith runs away, and Negan basically tells Michonne, she's your daughter, she's following your example. Basically, Michonne finally tells Judith what happened, and I think part of it was why she didn't tell her was because she didn't realize how much Judith remembered. It turned out she didn't remember. Apparently Henry was in this group of kids, by the way. But I don't remember seeing him, so that was, my dad was like, oh, it's Henry, and I was like, huh? Basically what happens is, Daryl comes with Lydia and Henry and Connie and Dog. Bless Dog. Because Henry needs to get stitched up. So they go, they go to the, they go to Alexandria. And of course, this starts all the flashbacks. They are still looking for Rick while Michonne is like 9 months pregnant, but she finds Colt Python. Her and Daryl are, running around doing stuff, and all of a sudden, Rosita and a couple other people find this group of kids with this woman, and it's a woman named Jocelyn that Michonne knows. And they go and they rescue all the other kids, and they're bonding with them, whatever. The next morning, they can't find the kids or Jocelyn. So Scott goes to look at the pantry. They wiped them clean of all their food. Well, not all their food. There's like a few cans. And they killed the guard. And there are bloody footprints leading towards the sewers, because the one thing we hadn't seen yet was that in the 6-year time jump was that they had covered the sewers. They had locked them down. So now Michonne and Daryl go on a hunt to find these kids, because essentially Jocelyn is Fagin. The Joshua De Jesus, Andy Mientis, the Broadway people look-alike is her, combination look-alike is her Artful Dodger, and the kids are all of Fagin's gang, which would make Judith Oliver, as are the other kids in Alexandria. And basically they go and they find this group of kids, and Daryl gets shot with an arrow, which is one of his scars, and then they knock out Michonne. They wake up and they both get branded, which is the X. And then they fight their way out, and Michonne is still pregnant, gets cut, right on her left, pelvic side. And it leads her, and Daryl we don't see, but it leads her to kill Jocelyn and then to kill all the kids, because they're coming after her, and they're about to take Judith and them. The only kid she doesn't kill is Winnie, and I'm wondering if Winnie's going to come back at any point. And then she finds Judith, and Judith kind of is and then all of a sudden goes, Mommy! All that stuff, and then they go back. That's when she locks up Alexandria. So she ends up telling Judith why she did that, and Judith is like, no, I remember, but why don't we love anybody anymore? And Michonne's like, what do you mean, why don't we love anybody anymore? And she's like, well, we haven't seen Uncle Daryl or Aunt Maggie, and she just starts naming everybody in years. Do we not love them anymore? And Michonne realizes that she's been wrong this whole time. To have just cut off contact the way she did. I still say there's a little bit more to that, but that's primarily the bulk of it. The end are her and Judith heading to the kingdom, and they run into Daryl, and their band of and his band of merry followers and dog. And to Whisper Shop and do a creepy fourth wall break. Oh, we have to tell Alpha. Yeah, it's Alpha. I don't know if Alpha's met Michonne. Anywho, we have to tell Alpha about this. Based on the coming attractions for next week, I don't think anybody in that circle is going to be in the comic spoilers. I think whoever we don't see, maybe not so much from Alexandria, but whoever we don't see. So let me know what you guys have to say in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe, and have a good day, guys. Bye.